Motivation and inspiration, for that matter, are things which sometimes seem so elusive, and it's not like you can just pop to the shop or order them off the internet and they come in a nice tidy parcel and suddenly you're motivated or inspired. So where do they get to and how do we get them back? Well, one of the things that I feel very strongly about, and this is after quite a number of years of experiencing this in one-to-one coaching sessions, is that sometimes it isn't somewhere else, it's underneath all the other stuff, all the chaos, all the crazy, all the busy, and all the worrying and other stuff that we have going on in our mind. Okay, so let's tap into your motivation, your inspiration. We're going to start by doing a little bit of relaxation. If you've got time to catch one of the other videos and do a full relaxation before you do this one, that would be even better, because the clearer your mind, the more likely you are to be able to tap into what you really need to do the next thing that you're going to do, that you're going to need that inspiration or the motivation for. Okay, but let's do a short relaxation, and we're going to start by rolling the shoulders, where we tend to keep all that stress and tension in the neck and the shoulders. Maybe just give them a squeeze, easing tension out and then rolling them again, and just begin to breathe a little bit longer, a little bit deeper than you were before. In and out through the nose if that's comfortable for you, or use the mouth if not. Breathing through the nose just slows it down a little, and it tells the mind and the body that all is well and it's time to just chill out a little bit. And breathing out longer than you normally would. The out breath is the one that relaxes us. So let's just do a few more of those. Okay, before we do anything else, just notice how you feel right now. Just how much difference it makes just to take those few long breaths, just to bring yourself to a place of quietness. And if you found that your mind was busy as soon as you slowed down, that's okay. Don't judge it, because that'll get you into a tense state again. Just notice it and then bring your thoughts back to what we're focused on right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this technique with our eyes closed. If you prefer, you can just stare down and away and kind of lose focus, in order to take your attention to the inside rather than whatever might be happening on the outside. And I want you to focus particularly on the thing that you want to get motivated about or find inspiration for. So whether that's about something physical that you want to go and do, like a sport or fitness type of thing, or maybe it's inspiration for creativity and ideas around a thing. Whatever it is, just focus in on that now. Take another long deep breath and gently close your eyes or stare down and away, whichever you prefer. Another deep breath, raise the shoulders up, and as you breathe out, roll the shoulders back and down. And then with the eyes gently closed, if your mind's a little busy, there's a clue as to why you found motivation or inspiration tricky. So maybe you need to do a bit more relaxation more often to clear the mind. And for now, what you can do if you find the mind is busy is just to notice the insides of your eyelids. You're just noticing the colours and the shapes and the way the light plays. If you have your eyes down and away, then again, you're just noticing the out of focus colours and shapes and light that you can see without judgment, just noticing. And as you're thinking now about the thing that you'd like to do, the thing for which you need some motivation or inspiration, just be aware that perhaps what you've done up until now has been focused on the effort it's going to take, the expense of it, whether that's financial or energy or whatever it's going to mean for you. And you've maybe thought about the obstacles and perhaps times in the past when it's not gone very well, or where you've tried something and it didn't work that might be different to this, but it's bringing up the same feelings. So first off, think about that particular thing and then notice what feelings come up. If there's any blocks, any yes but, any well I can't because, or I find it difficult to, whatever your focus is, just notice what feelings it brings up. And then I want you to take a deep breath in, and this time breathing out through the mouth, I want you to blow those thoughts away. Do that another couple of times if you feel you need to. Thinking about all the yes buts and the I can't and the problems and the blocks. Take a deep breath in and blow them away. And one more time, breathe in and blow them away. I want you to picture in your mind's eye a bright blue sky. The kind of blue sky you get on a summer's day where the air is clear and the sun is warm and the sky is just blue, blue, blue. Not a cloud in the sky, just a big stretch of blue. Imagine you're filling your mind with that beautiful, fresh blue sky. And now I'd like you to think about your focus, the thing you'd like to do. And I'd like you to imagine that you've already achieved it. And what's happened as a result? What are the good things that have happened? Why would you want to do it? Why would you want to be motivated and moving forward with this? Why would you want to be inspired and full of ideas about it? Think about the reason why, and think about the results, the benefits, the things that will happen as a result. I want you to imagine that you can see it all happening, see yourself in position to make it all happen, and imagine what you'll be able to see, what you'll be able to hear, and how you'll feel. What is that feeling? Is it a sense of success or relief or accomplishment? What is it? Just notice that feeling and where it is in your body. What's the feeling you're striving for? Why do you want to achieve this thing? Imagine that you're there right now, and if you can see a picture of yourself succeeding, I want you to step into that picture of you so that you are in that moment, seeing what you would see, hearing what you would hear, and feeling how it feels to be there, fully motivated, fully inspired, making it happen, having made it happen, and feeling that sense of yes. In that moment, notice that feeling, and I'd like you, just whatever comes to mind, choose a colour for that feeling, whatever comes to mind. It doesn't really matter what the colour is, it's just giving us a little bit of something to anchor that feeling. So if that feeling, that sense of having become motivated, having made this thing happen, having become inspired, being full of new ideas and the wherewithal to make it happen, imagine that is all done and dusted. You have it absolutely nailed. What's that feeling like? Where is it in your body? And what colour is it? Focus in on that right now, wherever it might be in your body. And don't worry if you haven't thought of a colour, just have a sense of that feeling. And then I want you to imagine it as if you are the controller of a candy floss machine and it's on high speed and you're churning and whipping up all the sweetness of that feeling. So that each time you breathe in and you breathe out, it's spinning that feeling so it becomes bigger and stronger and clearer. Spin that feeling all the way up to the top of your head, all the way out to your toes, and all the way out to your fingertips. Each breath in and each breath out, you're spinning that colour, that feeling, that sense of having achieved the very thing you want to be able to achieve. You're spinning that feeling so that it fills your whole self, and spin it some more with every breath so that it feels like it's surrounding you as well. It's inside you and it's all around you. This sense of achievement, of success, of motivation, of inspiration, of you being able to do this thing. And then I'd like you to take one hand and grip the wrist of your other hand and squeeze gently but firmly to anchor that feeling. And just imagine what it will be like to look back having achieved whatever it is. And I'd like you to smile. Smile the smile of complete chuffedness. You're so chuffed with yourself. You're so pleased. Knowing that you're capable, knowing that you did it, even if you thought you couldn't, but you did it. Squeeze all of that feeling into your wrist. Take a lovely long deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just allow all of that to settle and release your wrist. And know that any time you need to boost that feeling and remember how capable you are, you can just squeeze your wrist again. Take a lovely long deep breath and a lovely long deep breath out, and know that you have got this. You can nail it. You already have in your mind's eye. So your whole body, mind and nervous system believes it's possible and that it's already done and dusted. So just go for it. I hope you enjoyed the technique, and I hope you try it again whenever you need to, because you have got what it takes. Enjoy it.